Yeah, we got to some shenanigans last time, for sure. Um, a a quick foray into the courtyard was made, and assassin vines were discovered and subsequently pulverized by the newest member of the party, a giant ape named Broomhilda. Along with this, a secret safe house of sorts, cellar, was found with 3 survivors. These 3 survivors also gave word of a 4th survivor that they had not heard from in a couple hours. Their spirits were very low, and seemed quite scared, almost out of their wits. One of them close to death. Another one, the quarry of your search, Morley Tobe, also was found. Though he is also apparently dying.
Testing real quick. Testing.
Oh, look at
Much
that!
better.
That's a little bit better. There's still a little bit of a fuzziness to it, but
Yeah, it's doable.
Okay, I pressed the mute button on my headphones that I didn't realize was there.
Amazing.
Sorry.
The classic. Oh my goodness. Ah, yes. It's a feature, not a bug.
Are you sure it's plugged in?
Did you try turning it off and on again?
All right. I don't think I'm missing much other than we all it was kind of up in the air what was who was going where, but at least some of the party was planning on going to see how Jeffrey was coming along, the Jeffrey situation.
Well, I think you missed one important plot point. The identity of one of the survivors.
No, I talked
said
about
it.
Morley too.
Oh, did you?
You're drunk, Craver.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I remember saying the word quarry.
All right.
Yes, your quarry has been found, though he is sick. Broomhilda is still a giant ape.
Do we know roughly how long that giant ape thing is going to last?
Isn't it like an hour or until I'm freed?
It's until an hour, or either Creep or I get sick of it.
So an hour it is.
I mean, I'm pretty fucking badass in this form. Let's not lie here. I quite like it. Did we rest at all? Or no? No, I wouldn't be an ape if we rested. Bad question. Moving on. I'm stupid.
Corin was staying downstairs to perform a short rest, I do believe.
Yeah.
So
I think, yeah, we said we were going to leave you in the basement with Janor and Barrett and Morley. And I am pretty concerned about Jeffrey and also suspicious about why everybody else is so willing to let him die.
Agreed. We said that we were going to push up into the bell tower to try to find him.
Mm-hmm.
And we're
So
also on
who-
a timer. Is that right? Like sundown, there are dark things walking about.
correct. That is what Janore has said.
Cool.
That they expect their return shortly after sundown.
Since Gunther's gone that way before, he'll volunteer to lead the way.
Sure.
All right. I will follow Gunther.
Brimhilda has no idea what's happening, but she follows along anyways, because she has finished her box of potatoes. And I am just...
these doorways are completely wrecked.
Oh, yeah. Can I fit down this hall? I don't think I can fit down this hall.
You cannot fit down the hall.
What if I, like, shimmy sideways?
Perhaps.
Also, Gunther. Let me see your. Okay, you would know that down this hallway is not. It is towards the that is the correct tower, but that was very. You remember that was not a accessed space. If you remember, it was in a state of disrepair and
It was like wet,
damp,
moldy,
and wet.
right?
Yes, like it hadn't been accessed in years.
That's where the horrifying mold boss lives.
I've been burned one too many times by exploring a little too far, so I think Gunther will start to lead the group down the hallway, turn and share that. Yeah, I don't know if there's actually a way up from here, but maybe you can make sense of what I saw. And Gunther will at least lead Krafla over, so that way he can take a peek inside.
Sure.
Because I think I scanned it pretty briefly before.
Yes,
and if I remember
yes.
correctly, I left the door. I actually don't remember if I left the door open or closed.
I think you specifically closed it.
Okay.
Broomhilda is just like trying her hardest to squeeze into this hall, and she's just grunting and like making weird ape pseudo barking sounds at you guys. Very loud.
Okay, so upon opening this door, a door that you opened with thieves' tools, this is what you see. This damp, dark tower room smells of rot and mildew. The floor glistens with puddles of water, and trickles of moisture dribble down the wall to the west and the south. What once might have been barrels and crates stacked against the walls have decayed into nearly unidentifiable heaps of mold.
Are there any footsteps or other tracks in any of this gunk that we can see?
Go ahead and make a perception check here. Yes. This like Gunther was saying, this space seems to be seems to have been unaccessed in quite some time, years maybe.
So Krofla turns to Gunther and says in sort of a low voice, I don't think that anyone has come up through this door. Are you aware of any other access to either the top or the bottom of the tower? What about that that wall out near the killer vines? Is there any access from that route or anything else that you can remember?
Ooh, that's a good idea. I don't know if there's access from the wall necessarily, but we could certainly go take a look. It's weird to me that it's so wet in this room, you know?
Mm-hmm. And we should take Broomhilda. She might be able to climb up the outside.
Ooh, that's a real good idea.
Can I hear you guys from where I'm at?
Oh yeah. It's just like 20, 30 feet away.
When you come back down the hall, I am like scowling at both of you. And I grab each of you in my hands and like lift you up and just carry you outside.
Okay.
And when I get to here, I put you on my back. And I just start climbing this thing.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's there's not really handholds. It is a pretty like it's a well put together fortress, however small it is. And this bell tower, well, it's a tower made into a bell tower, was probably one of the strongest parts of this structure. So it suffice to say, there's not very many handholds.
What if I'm punching holes in it on my way up? Would you like me to roll for that?
Oh, there you are.
I would like you to roll for that, yes. To punch through stone.
Can Gunther help by offering his pitons?
That is not going to help.
What? You gonna pee on me? Calm down. What do you want me to roll?
I would like you to roll an athletics check.
I don't think I can do that.
You have the stats of a giant ape. They have +9 to athletics and climb speed.
I'm pretty sure so you have proficiency in.
Oh, I see athletics.
Yeah.
Sorry, it took a minute.
Okay, very cool. All right, yeah, Well, we'll say your arm span is good enough that you can maybe pry some of the stones loose, and you scale it with no problem. Let me
Creep, were you rolling just there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You need to.
Yeah, you need to fix the visibility thing.
Oh.
Let me. I can do it. Giant. Ape.
Fix me.
Yes. There it is. There it is. Never whisper. There we go.
Thanks,
It
Hobby.
should be good. All right. All right. So, this is actually on the same page. As the cellar. Let me go ahead and find. So this is even with the roof. So you can get onto the roof. You can kind of look look into these windows here. Let me reveal the actual top. And so you can standing on the roof here. This is what you have access to. And beneath this spot, like right about like this location, there's a pathway that's open to the air. It's just like battlements right here, but down a level. It's on the same. It would be on the same level as the second floor.
Is the bottom circle, is that the very top of the roof where the bell is?
Right. So this is the. I guess I need to. This is the third floor. And this is the fourth floor. And so there's no real access for this unless you want to knock off the roof.
Are the windows more windows, or are they like arrow loops?
Yeah, they're just holes. They're just holes in the stonework.
Can I in my form try to pry bricks away and like make a hole through the window to go into the third floor?
Sure.
That's what I want to do.
Sure. Make a athletics check.
Okay.
I think as Ape Broomhilda is doing all of this, I'm going to relax my grip on her fur and sort of get off onto the roof and maybe onto the other side, so that her thrashing and violent shoving and pushing about is not going to send me tumbling off the roof.
Sure.
Hold on tight.
Okay, so let me read the description for the roof the third floor room that you can see through the battlements into. And have you looked into the fourth floor, the belfry, as well? Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, so for the roof, heavy overlapping slate tiles cover the roof of the Hermitage. In many spots, the mortar holding the tiles in place has crumbled, and the slates have slid off to shatter on the ground below. The roof is patched with thatching in those areas, creating a hodgepodge appearance. A flat area in the center of the roof provides a platform for defense, with the surrounding roof peaks providing cover. That's this area right here is what it's referring to. Okay, and so for the room, through these windows, you can see a cast iron potbelly stove squats to the north of the upper level of the fortress's main tower. Its stovepipe extending out the arrow slit to the north. The wooden frame and slats of an old bed are pushed up against a spiral staircase that rises to a trapdoor in the ceiling, leading to the open belfry above. Under an arrow slit, looking towards the island's western peak, a dusty desk is covered in debris and fresh bird droppings. Hinges hang on either side of each arrow slit, indicating that at one time they had shutters to keep out the elements. A section of the wait a second. Yes, a section of the wall to the southwest has collapsed inward, opening a small hole to the rocky slope of the island's smaller hill, 10 feet below. The pile of rubble covers the smashed remains of a chair. Okay, and so this is a success, Broomhilda. So you would be able to open a doorway into this.
That's a very nice way of putting it.
Where would you like this doorway to be?
It can be right, like, where I'm facing.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and... And that is all going to be open.
I think with that open, Gunther will join Broomhilde in the tower.
Yeah, I think there would be a decent path, like along the top of the battlements here, to get back and forth.
Perfect.
And Broomhilda's reach is probably so ungodly long, she could really help if she wanted to.
Broomhilda hangs out the hole she's created and picks you up by the back of your armor, right by your neck, and just kind of like dangles you. And there's more of that like ape-like giggle happening as she does so, before scooting backwards and dropping you safely inside the tower.
Before we completely, well, and it may be a little late for this, but as much as I can I tell whether there have been any footprints or anything like that before us in the dust up here?
Go ahead and roll perception. At disadvantage, please, because there's an ape. It seems like this room probably wasn't used very much. As far as recent use, there's rubble from there's rubble from the partial collapse of the wall, and there is a lot more rubble from the complete collapse of the eastern wall due to the giant ape.
You're welcome.
Krofla kind of comes over to the rubble here on the southwest side of the room. I think you said that there's sort of a hole leading out to the nearby hill on the outside. Did you say it was like a 10-foot drop?
Yes. So if we, I'll move us back to the big island view. Yeah, you see that this hill rises up over the tower, but they rise alongside each other.
So I'm interpreting that as like if you are reasonably athletic or you have a 15-foot long ladder, you could get into or out of this room through the hole and to and from that hill.
Oh, it's a very small hole. It's probably like 2 or 3 feet. No, just 2 feet. 2 feet wide, and it's up near the top of the wall.
So like it's cat sized, not dwarf sized or giant ape sized.
Yes, and then there would be, a 10-foot drop to where that connects with the wall, where that connects with the hill, and then probably if you go straight out, it would probably be 15-20 feet.
Gotcha. So sort of once again muttering to myself, I don't think anyone got into or out of this room through this hole over here. Though I can't help thinking about it.
Okay, so for Gunther, go ahead and roll investigation, please. Okay, so on this desk you find a single drawer, and upon opening the drawer, the handle completely falls away. The inside of the drawer has just completely rotted out.
I think Gunther pulls back and makes a comment about how he doesn't like bugs.
Yeah, this is has been open to the elements for quite a while. Like I said in my description, there's lots of bird droppings on the desk itself.
Absolutely. I think with that, Gunther will turn his attention to the trapdoor, which is that the northeast here.
Yes. Okay. So this these are stairs from this. Oh, here we go. This is stairs going down, and then yes, trapdoor above that side.
I think Gunther will turn to Krafla and Brumhilde and just ask, do you think we're looking for our friend up or down?
Honestly don't think we're going to find anyone here at all, based on, just doing my best to try to see if there's been any disturbance in the dust or anything like that. That being said, we heard the bell tower tolling, right? Was that up?
I think I saw a little glimpse of a bell tower up. Yeah.
Yeah, and you would since your wasps did an investigation of the area. You'll know that one floor up is indeed the bell tower.
I mean,
that they reported back, seeing no movement in.
it would seem irresponsible not to at least go and check.
Sure thing.
Krafla looks at Brumhilde. We wouldn't want to be irresponsible, would we?
Brumhilde mimes peeling a banana.
Okay. Going up.
Going up.
Okay. This open belfry offers a breathtaking view of the open sea and the distant coast. 4 stone corner posts support the belfry's conical slate roof, where it peaks 20 feet above, with a crenellated battlement running between them.
Brumhilde's gonna slip out this quote-unquote door and climb up to the bell tower.
Sure.
I'm assuming the guys can make it up the trapdoor with no problem.
Yes. It is no problem.
And totally empty up here aside from Brumhilde and Gunther. And the bell.
Completely empty. It's just you and the bell.
Can Gunther take a look at the bell to see if it's been... I mean, he knows it's been used recently, but there's something odd about this.
Yeah, it's a large bronze bell. It has a couple of symbols on it. Why don't you go ahead and roll history or religion?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, you've maybe seen these symbols before.
Can I roll
Possibly.
religion since I'm proficient in it?
Sure. Okay.
I tried to help, but
Technically, you should only be -2 int instead of -3 because you have the ape's intelligence.
Now, this is a good point. We don't know the ape's backstory. Is it Ape Jesus? I mean, maybe it's got expertise in religion?
Oh, God. you've maybe seen these symbols hanging around the necks of followers of peace-loving deities. These are symbols of symbols of peace and serenity. Yeah.
Would Gunther be able to spot, perhaps with that history check, perhaps with another check, how the mechanism to ring the bell works? If that's something that you would stand up here to do, or if it could be done from another location?
No, you would have to get up here to operate there's a probably 15 foot rope that is attached to a mechanism that swings the bell.
I think Gunther turns to Broomhilda and says, someone had to be up here, you know? I mean, there's 15 feet of rope, but that just doesn't go far enough for anywhere else. Someone had to be up here to ring that bell when we came up here. Well, not when we came up here, but when we got on the island, you know what I mean?
Broomhilda looks at Gunther and he mimes peeling a banana.
I think Gunther reaches into his pack and offers a ration.
She eats
I don't know
it.
if there's
but she
bananas
doesn't
in there, but
she doesn't take it out of his hand. She eats it off of his hand. You know, like when you see people stick a whole chicken wing in their mouth and then they pull it out and it's just a bone? They just like magically rip all the meat off. Like that's what she did with your hand and the ration.
So Gunther's now got a skeleton hand. Sweet.
No. You just have a very slimy hand now.
All right.
I imagine Broomhilda keeps eye contact the whole time as well.
Oh yes.
Well, that's one ration I will never, ever, ever be able to forget.
Taking the lady out to dinner.
And Gunther will go back down the trapdoor.
Sure.
Broomhilda fiddles with the bell.
But if you start messing with the bell, it's gonna start ringing.
Yeah, she's fiddling. She's like sitting next to it on her ass, just kind of like slapping it, staring at it.
It is after it gets going, it starts dinging and donging. It is very loud.
She is angered by how loud it is.
I don't know if you guys have ever been in a bell tower when
it's rough.
When it's going on. Holy shit. Is
Yeah.
it loud?
Do apes have sensitive hearing? It's like a dog situation.
You are proficient in perception, so maybe?
Oh, I hate this sound. I'm mad at it. Can I, I start raging on the bell and I try to rip it off.
Please make an athletics check.
That sounds so sad, Javi. Maybe this will be the one time I roll like shit.
It's attached by wood.
Yeah.
One second, I need to look something up.
Hobby's frantically looking up the weight of a bell.
No, he's like, I remember that ringing it summons the thing that kills the party, but I can't
Right?
remember if they break it before the thing arrives. Does
A girl
that still
can
happen?
try. Girl can try.
Oh yeah, it says right here, break the bell, go to page 47, big bad boss.
Please make a dexterity saving throw. As the bell tumbles down, it's going to impact the floor beneath you.
Is it too heavy for me to lift?
No, it's not too heavy for you to lift.
Oh, because once it starts breaking, like I would like to throw it towards the sea.
Well, it cannot take the combined weight of you and a falling bell.
Now you are vampire.
As soon as you pull down hard enough on it, it will begin to fall, and I think you're going to fall with it.
I am? How do I make a saving throw on this sheet?
I don't know if you can.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me see your.
A save is just your stat check plus proficiency if applicable, right?
Right. And I don't think you are proficient. Oh wait, your proficiency bonus is 0 anyways. So yeah, you would just click on the dexterity button. That is not good.
Wait, I don't get the +2 to dexterity?
The giant ape has, for some reason, it has 0 proficiency bonus. But I don't think you're proficient in dexterity saving throws.
Nope, just proficient in being an idiot.
Okay, so I'll try and describe what's happening here. So you begin to ring the bell. It annoys you, like you said.
Yes.
And as you try to make it stop annoying you, you end up pulling it down off of its wooden brace at the top. And it's up 15 feet or so. And so it comes down. I would say it's roughly a ton of bronze, falling about 10 feet. And I'm pretty sure you weigh more than the bell.
That's because I'm
so
thick.
I'm guessing you attempt to catch it.
Yeah.
And you are kind of successful. It hits you in the chest, and your feet go through the floor.
Am I stuck in the floor? Like I just feet like wiggling above their heads?
Yes. That is precisely what Krafla and Gunther see above them. They see they hear ringing of the bell, like maybe 2-3 tolls, and then a dong, and then ape feet coming through the ceiling.
Aren't 8 feet like weird? They kind of look like little grabby hands.
Yes, they're very long. They're like
Yeah.
They're long,
Yeah.
but they have like opposable thumb-looking ass things that.
You guys just see my weird little grabby ape feet, and they're like feeling around. They're trying to touch ground, but they're just gripping awkwardly in the air. And there's lots of uncomfortable grunting. Where's the bell at now?
You're holding the bell.
Oh.
You have successfully caught the bell.
Okay.
So I'm kind of imagining her as like kind of sitting on the roof/floor, only like her feet have completely gone through it.
Yes. And this is not a good situation for this already deteriorating tower.
Yeah, y'all better hope I don't fart too.
Broomhilda's essentially sitting in one of those swings at the park. You know, the
Essentially,
ones when you were a kid.
yes.
A toddler swing.
I think Gunther will scurry up the trapdoor, pull out Burke's greatsword, and press the button. So that way, it's just like in front of Broomhilda, and she can use it as like a pull-up bar, assuming it can hold that much weight.
I actually don't know how much.
8,000 pounds.
Okay, yeah, it can hold Broomhilda and the bell.
Oh. Broomhilda, I Ape Hilda, which I like far better, thank you, Corin. Ape Hilda throws the bell like full force toward the sea with a scream. And
It. Okay.
yes. Is there an issue?
Well, it kind of has to go through the wall, like through the supporting.
Like, can throw it over the. Isn't it like a half? Is it like a little half wall around? I'm on the roof, right?
Well, it has a like a pointy tower part over you. That's where the bell came from.
How the fuck did I get in here? But how do I get in here to begin with then?
Yeah, through the spaces. These spaces are. Oh, let me see. These spaces are like bigger than they're showing. Yeah. Okay. I would say. Yeah. You can get the bell through there.
Let me toss the bell towards the sea. I know it's not going to go into the sea. It's too far, but towards the sea will make me happy.
I think you don't have anything bracing you. I think if you attempt to do this, you're gonna fall through.
The hole?
Yes.
That's fine.
As this is going on above, I think Krafla is trying to sort of scoot back out along this little parapet thing out to the other roof over here to the east, where he can watch the activities underway.
I feel like a fucking science experiment to you, Krafla.
You're gonna learn some.
You're not
physics
wrong.
Here.
Yeah, no, I think she would try to toss it, not realizing like what the result of that could possibly be.
Yeah,
like she's still not smart, guys.
Yeah, as soon as you attempt to toss it, like you would need something to brace yourself against to exert any type of force on this bell. So as soon as you like start to throw it, the floor completely crumbles underneath you. Gunther, please make a dexterity saving throw. And
oh, Godspeed.
Apilda, please make a dexterity saving throw as well.
Hey, I'm really worried. Gunther. Oh wow, look at you.
I'm a rogue.
Yeah, I forget.
Kind of.
Kind of.
You're
I
kind of a rogue.
don't get too crazy with that word, but
I don't get why everyone's so uncertain. I'm a rogue.
Clearly meta.
Okay,
It's fine,
so
guys.
Gunther, do you see any way? Can you describe to me the location that you put the greatsword and how you placed it before you press the button?
Yeah, absolutely. So Gunther probably would have come up the trapdoor, seen Apilda here, and just kind of like said, "Hey, over here," and then kind of I was imagining almost parallel with the ground, like a pull-up bar, so horizontal, and then press the button maybe at she's pretty big, so probably like eye level for Gunther.
Okay. Oh my god, Jake Corin, that's so brutal. Holy shit.
And
Okay.
true.
I think. Okay, so these are both successes for you guys. So I'm gonna say, as the complete top of the complete floor of the belfry crumbles underneath your feet. Broomhilda, you are able to reach out one of your hands and grab on to. I'm guessing the greatsword is still in its scabbard.
I don't know that I ever had a scabbard for it, so I was expecting there would probably be some danger associated with using it as a pull-up bar.
Oh no! Oh no!
I mean, just call it what it is, right?
Oh no!
what a way to die for Broomhilda.
Oh no! This is so bad.
I imagine as Gunther climbs up, he says, "All right, Broomhilda, now you got to be real careful. All you got to do is grab the hilt, just the hilt. Anywhere else will be catastrophic.
He has massive ape hands.
Just the hilt. It's a great sword. Just the hilt."
All right. Okay, you have a hold of the hilt. That is how you are staying alive. Okay. Yeah, Broomhilda, you grab onto the blade.
Yes.
of this sword.
Yes.
You do have quite calloused
Ape hands?
calloused ape hands.
Yeah.
Your form is used to swinging on things that are very rough.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll get to that later.
Okay, cool.
After so you grab on with one hand. The bell gets almost to the edge, then tumbles back down to we'll say right where Krafla was sitting. The bell impacts the floor beneath.
You know that sound when like apes or monkeys at the zoo get like scared and they just start screaming?
Yes.
That is what she's doing right now.
Okay.
It's a whole like kerfuffle.
All right.
There's panic in her eyes. She's staring at Gunther and just screaming.
All right. All right. You Broomhilda, you are holding on to the blade of a great sword.
Yep.
And next to you is Gunther, hanging on to the hilt of the same greatsword, suspended in space.
Yep.
in the middle of a of a crumbling tower. I'd say
Just a couple of guys hanging out.
I would say it's probably about a 17 or 18 foot drop.
Right. How
from-
tall am I?
You're 15 feet tall.
So I could just release and stand?
If you want to if you want to drop onto the floor that's already weak, please be my guest. It's Apilda is gonna learn a lot about
Physics. I'm learning.
equal and opposite reactions.
Yeah. All right. Brimhilda looks
Are
down.
you two okay?
I'm sorry, Apilda. And she's like starting, like her screams are calming a little bit, just like panting though. And she like looks down and she like, you see her eyebrows kind of knit together. She's like, in her little head, she's like, well, I'm not that far off from the ground. Why am I freaking out? And she just lets go of the sword. Because it looks to her like only a couple feet till she's touching grass again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is just a couple feet.
Yeah.
Um,
Of a couple 1,000-pound beast. Yeah, well, don't worry about it. She can't do math, okay? Physics are foreign to her.
There's a lot of potential energy, and now there's a lot of kinetic energy.
Yeah. Well, she heard you say physics, or you said physics, and she heard you say physical. Let's get physical.
Let's get physical starts playing in her head. Yeah. You're gonna this tower is already already crumbling. As soon as you drop and impact the floor, you fall through the ground, fall through this floor. So you are going to end up inside on the first floor, in that in the dank, dark chamber.
Oh, that's where the mold boss is.
Oh. Did I get hurt? Am I okay? Do I feel okay?
Let me see how. It's been so long since I've done fall damage. It's 1d6 for every 10 feet, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you take 3. You only take 3d6. Only 3d6. Oh no, Corin, this is not above you. But you will be able to feel it.
So did I just watch Brimhilda let go of the sword and fall through the floor and then through the floor again until just finally I can't see anything, but I hear a big thud?
Well, there's only well, yes, there's only 2 floors that you've seen her go through. The one on the room on the second floor. The room on the first floor is 2 stories tall. Does that make sense?
And is Gunther still just dangling from his sword over what is now a
Sure.
giant hold, like below him? Cool.
I don't know. Sorry to add to the bombardment of questions, but are my hit points currently the giant ape's hit points?
That's how I understand
yes,
polymorph. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. As you fall, along with the impact of about 30 feet of falling, you feel a terrible burning as your legs come into contact with something organic, and you take 7 acid damage.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out how to edit my hit points. I have no idea. Oh, I got it.
You can go with via your token. If you go to your token, then you can. Wait, can you see your health above your token?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go and then you change that number. So minus 16 is 141.
141. I can do some basic math.
And I think if you type in minus 16, it'll calculate it for you automatically.
Ah, there we go. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know, though, in the future. All right. Okay. All right, I'm standing on this thing. My feet are now, I might need some antibiotics for my feet. I don't know. I look up to Gunther, and my feet hurt, but I love him more. So I hold my arms out, and I make some like sounds at him, like, come into my arms, baby boy, I will catch you.
Gunther looks down into Apilda's eyes, makes eye contact with Krafla, and just says, "Remember me," and presses the button.
Yeah! Woo!
Oh, you guys.
I'm sure this is
You
not the
fucking
TPK
love
you
us.
had planned.
This is not what I had imagined. For God damn.
I'm
Love
just
us so
remembering
much.
that Burke had this necklace of feather falling he never used, and I'm just thinking about that right now. Just it's living rent free in my brain.
Yeah.
I like how Hobby probably spent hours prepping for this session tonight, and we've just totally derailed it with Apilda. Thanks, Krafla.
I mean, when there's an ape that can just go through walls. It was the same thing with what your stone singing ability, whatever that was.
Yeah.
You making just a hole in the wall.
Fucking, I'm Ludo the Rock Caller. What do you want from me?
Gosh. Okay. So you're gonna make an attempt to
Catch him. Yeah.
catch him.
My baby boy.
May I add some stakes to this
Okay.
with just a little bit of information?
Okay.
Gunther does only have 21 hit points right now.
Oh boy. I'm a great catcher. My athletics, that would be athletics, right?
Well, okay.
What the fuck else am I supposed to do?
It's not just, oh, you're gonna catch him. He's falling 30 feet.
Yeah. I'm fucking huge and strong.
Yes.
I trust
yes.
you,
You're as strong as the ground.
He's 30 feet up right now, right? From me. He's 30 feet up.
Rapidly
I'm
approaching.
15 feet tall. So he's only falling like 15 feet, right?
You are prone.
What?
You're prone.
What does that mean?
You're laying down. You fell.
I stood up.
Okay. All right. So
It may or may not be relevant, but according to this internet freefall calculator, Gunther will be moving at about 30 miles an hour after falling 30 feet.
Oh god.
I like this. This is good. I'm moving about as fast as a Honda Civic.
This is,
Oh no.
and about to go into the arms of an even bigger Honda Civic.
Or an
A
acid
bus.
floor.
Just a
You know,
bus.
either of these is... Well,
Okay.
I won't say bad.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check, Brumilda.
Don't you worry, I'm gonna catch you. Look.
at That's good enough for me. Only 1d6 of damage for you.
I cradle you in my big hairy arms. And I pet your head. And I make like a little like monkey like coo sound at you.
I think Gunther completely tensed up on the fall, and as soon as he realizes he's not dead, he thanks you.
Unfortunately, Brumhilda only has one hand to mime peeling a banana, but she does it in front of your face.
I mean,
All
I've
right,
got
Craftler,
another
your
ration.
turn.
So we have to fight this shit that's currently burning holes through my feet? What is this? What's happening?
There's rubble all around you.
Okay.
You just you feel your feet are burning from something slimy and sticky.
Okay.
You can't see it. There's probably 3 or 4 feet of rubble around you, coming up to probably your like mid thigh.
Okay. Do I see anywhere I can exit?
I mean, there's the door. Let me bring you back down to the first floor. So you guys are here. Okay.
Okay.
And so like you can see this part, and
Is that door open?
if it was if they left it open, it would be open. I don't know. Did Krafla and Gunther leave the door open?
I think I would have left it closed. The mold creeps me out.
Yeah, I think Gunther closed it the first time. It would make sense that we would close it the second time.
Still holding Gunther like a little baby in my arm, cradling him to my chest. I walk over and I get as close as I can to this area. I can't quite get through. But I would assume that my arm could reach out to that doorway.
Sure.
Yeah. I punch it open.
Okay. It has been unlocked.
That's fine. I don't know that. I punch it open.
All right. Yep. The door is open.
Yeah, and then I take Gunther with both hands, and I'm kind of like holding him under his armpits, and I hold him in front of my face, and I give him a little smooch on the top of his head with my weird fleshy monkey lips, ape lips, and then I send him backwards through the hall onto the area where he is safe again, and then I pet his head. And then I just stand there and I stare at him, and I look very sad all of a sudden. I'm just trapped in here.
I think it's about time for you to take another D10 of acid damage.
Cool. God
Right.
damn, what are these rolls, Hobby? It's like you don't care about me. Also, how did my health change?
Oh, and this is
I fixed it.
okay. Then 122. Yeah, another 9 points of acid damage. Or wait, you already did it. Never mind.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Just kidding.
I think I did the math wrong, but I don't care. I have fucking 131 health. I think I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. So currently your legs are still burning.
Yep.
Since opening the door, you can kind of see your situation a little bit better. There is kind of like seeping, like oozing around some of the rubble. There is some green slime.
I didn't, I kind of, after I set Gunther down in the hallway, and I give him, like, my saddest, baby ape eyes I can muster. I, like, look around, the tower, and, do I see any way I could get out?
The walls here are still very slick.
Right.
And they have all along the walls there's the same green slime.
Where the hell is Krafla?
Grafla is 30 feet up safe.
Yeah, I think at this point I may be gingerly crawling my way towards the hole that you created in the floor to sort of peer down into the darkness and see if I can see what became of the giant ape and the half-orc.
You have dark vision for 30 feet or something, probably.
Yeah, he's a dwarf.
Is that a dwarf?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, you get dark vision as a dwarf.
All right. Yeah. You see the ape looking sadly through the hallway.
Yeah, I hear above me, and I just kind of like look up, and my little ape lip is quivering. I'm just staring helplessly up towards you, Krafla.
Can Gunther see that the floor is hurting Apehilda?
Yeah, it's going to be making like a hissing sound.
Like my feet are
literally
fucking
eating
cooked
away
bacon
at her skin. Yes, it's the sizzling of ape bacon. Yes.
I think Gunther will call up to Krafla and just relay that information. Hey, I don't think she's doing so good down here, bud.
I'm sure it doesn't smell like bacon, though.
Oh, no, it doesn't. You don't want to know what it smells like.
Unfortunately, I know what the smell of burning flesh smells like. It's not very good.
This is burning ape flesh. It's worse.
Brimhilda, are you stuck down there?
Is it all the hair?
Yes.
I look up to you, Krafla, And I begin the horrible screeching again. And while I'm miming peeling a banana aggressively.
All right, get ready to head out towards the door. Gonna end the spell in 3, 2, 1. I break my concentration on the polymorph.
Okay. Wait, where is... Oh, there. You found.
I think Gunther will reach out a hand to help pull Broomhilda through as she's like anamorphing back down into her dwarven form.
Oh, you fucking bastards! Oh, I've never wanted a banana so bad in my life.
I don't think I know what a banana is.
You all right down there, Broomhilda?
Yeah, all right. Feet hurt. Am I able to make it out okay, Hobby?
Yes. 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 The rubble drastically decreases as you come down.
All right, I'll be down in just a minute. Sit tight.
While Craftla's doing that, I turn to Gunther and I look at him and I press my little body up against him and kind of like try to pin him to the wall there. And I look up and I'm like, see that back there? I saved your life. I saved your life.
You did? I'm very grateful. Thank you.
I still have some sausages. Would you like a celebratory sausage? So I can't say it without laughing. She like pulls the little string of sausages out of her bag that she had recovered from the kitchen before.
I mean, I've got right here in my character sheet, Gunther will eat anything he's offered. So yeah,
she
that'll be a
definitely
deal.
she like breaks a sausage off the chain for you and she hands it up. She's like, you could tell by the look in her eyes that she's just like, she saved your life, so now she is for real in love with you and she's convinced of it. Kind of like solidify that she would do anything for you.
I think, much like a magician, the sausage is instantly Kirby'd and vanishes. And Gunther just reiterates his thanks, his appreciations, and just mentions, I really could have died back there, so I really appreciate your help there, Broomhilda. Thank you. We're good teammates. And he kind of puts one hand on her shoulder.
She's like dead serious looking up to him. And like her voice is kind of low, like she's whispering because she knows Crofla's coming and she doesn't want Crofla to know her business because he's a bastard. And she's like, oh. Sorry, I can't stop laughing. It's so stupid. She like looks up to him like dead serious and just, I would do anything for you, Gunther. I would do anything. Anything you asked of me. And then she like gobbles her sausage. Fucking can't. I can't. Why? Why is she like this?
Oh, yes.
I didn't even think of it that way, but yes. Oh no. She just likes to gobble sausages.
Oh no. Oh no, she doesn't.
Gunther's
Please, God.
passive insight is just freaking him out right now.
All right, back to
Or Gunther.
Krafla. How would you like to get down?
LOL.
We'll go. How are you getting down? There's about a like a like you could climb down to remember this is like a battlement kind of thing that's about 10 feet down. You could probably climb on the crenellations down to it without much difficulty.
So thinking that I can probably climb down without a great deal of risk.
You can climb down to the second floor, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, let me pull you to the second floor. Oh. So you would hop yourself right about there.
And then sort of peering over the edge down towards where the assassin vines were. How far is that drop?
It's about 20 feet. 20, 30 feet.
That's more than I really want to do. Is there a door, by the way, into the tower to the east?
No. This is the top of the room.
Sorry, to the west.
Right. This is the top of the room that they are in currently, or that they used to be in, I should say.
So that's just like a smooth wall. There's no entry to the tower.
Correct.
Is there still a tower there?
Say what?
Is there still a tower there after all of
Yes,
this?
yes. The outer edge of the tower is still there.
And then peeking through what looks like a window to my east, is that the sort of kitchen area that I recognize from being up here earlier?
That was I don't think it was a kitchen area. I think it was converted into a scriptorium. There was shelves of paper and quills and ink pots when you looked through last time.
All right, I will somewhat quietly sort of walk down south along this wall here, and somewhat stealthily try to peek through this window into the room to my east.
Well, spiraled on top of a table is a giant coral snake. It is clearly resting, and it seems to have a medium-sized figure lump midway down its throat.
As in, like it's in the middle of swallowing someone as we speak, or is it swallowed someone like an hour and a half ago and that person is being digested?
Second option.
Gotcha. Does it seem to have noticed me?
No. Or if it has, it has not made any move.
Gotcha.
Oh, let me. This is a walkway open to the sky overlooks a grotto formed by the island's rocky peak and the hermitage's walls, leading from the It's referring to this grotto here. It's not much of a grotto anymore. From up here, you can clearly see the bodies that are floating in the net, kind of a couple feet down from the surface.
So that's down in the water to the south. Is that there's a
Yes.
net and a whole bunch of bodies down there?
That's right.
Interesting. Okay, I would like to again, somewhat quietly, come up to this wall here. This is I'm guessing like looking out to the north. Is that like a half height or some kind of wall that I can sort of somewhat reasonably get up and over?
Yes. You would be able to get up and over this.
And then, like, is this
there are some vines that aren't assassin vines along this wall.
Is this like a little crenellation thing or
Yes,
arrow
yes,
slit or
there's-
something next to me
Yeah,
that I'm
those
looking at?
on the north side. Those are both crenellations.
All right, I'll take the rope off of my pack and loop it around that crenellation, tie a secure knot, and then sort of use that to go up and over and sort of rappel down the other side.
Sure. Sounds good. All right, we'll go down to first floor. All right, before anything else, Corin, would you like to play this session?
You know, I've really enjoyed observing.
Observing
you know.
everyone else.
I mean, hearing ape noises, hearing the bell, being not confused this time about why the bell is ringing. Because I imagine I could picture exactly what happened. And I've just been sitting here hoping that I didn't get crushed.
All right, sounds good.
If you want, I can roll the hit dice from my short rest, and then we can return to the chaos of whatever Hilda and Gunther are gonna do.
Yeah, how many hit dice would you like to spend, sir?
All of the rest of them, and that's a pretty good roll.
All right, let's see it.
Not even going to make small talk with the folks.
I will say I don't have any health potions. I don't have any knowledge of healing. Am I proficient in medicine? Nope. I'm kind of just eyeing them awkwardly and being very quiet and making sure that Morley Toad doesn't suddenly spring up as if he wasn't actually injured and try and run away.
Sure. All right. All right. Well, what does that put you at health-wise? Okay.
33.
All right. All right. Craftled, you come down right about here.
And I will just make my way up and around and sort of back through the front entrance towards where I imagine Broomhilda and Gunther are waiting.
Okay.
How does Gunther look? This is my first time seeing him after watching him risk it all for the giant ape woman.
Gunther, would you like to describe how you look?
Yeah, absolutely. To confirm, I took 6 damage from the fall.
No, 1d6. I don't think we ever rolled the d6 But yeah, it was just one. Let me roll that.
Perfect.
Yes.
6.
6 damage for the fall.
You know, if I was to express how Gunther was looking in no uncertain terms, I'd say 33% alive.
You look pretty bruised there. You all right?
One of my favorite things is you can't see as much of the blood because my skin's so red. I'm actually very hurt.
So I found some interesting. I was going to use the word tidbits, but that's unfortunate phrasing given what I found on the way down. I think that was it Jeffrey?
Sure.
Well, yeah, I think that Jeffrey is dead. I think that he has been eaten by a giant coral snake, which is almost but not quite directly above us. And I think that all of the other inhabitants, whose blood we have been looking at for the past hour or two, are out in the grotto to the south, underneath some nets in the water. It didn't look like they'd begun putrefying yet, but it really is probably only a matter of time.
What's our game plan here now? You know, we looked for Jeffrey. He's dead. We found Morley Tobe. He's on the out now. What's the mission here?
Krafla sort of scratches his beard. Well, I think mission 1 is to either survive until morning, when our friend, what was his name? Vortnim comes back, or decide that we don't want to risk it and try to leave before then.
Brumhilda, what do you think?
Well, I could really use a nap. You know, all that monkeying around's got me quite tired.
So I hear you, but is this the place that you want to nap? Given that we've been told that a sea monster assault will come in a couple of hours when the sun goes down.
Yeah, I would say you have about 3 hours until sundown.
How long did it take us to get out here by boat?
I honestly forget what I said. It's just a couple miles. Like you can see it from very small, but you can see it.
I have notes. I think you said it was an hour and a half trip last time.
Yeah. Makes some sense.
Enough to tell 2 very good stories. One about Rasp the Bird, and the other about some pirates.
Rest in peace, Rasp.
R.I.P.
Delicious, except for all the poison.
Great minds.
I almost forgot. Good God.
Krafla's kind of thinking aloud. Well, I think as fast as I could swim, even if I went back to get the boat, I'd probably return right around nightfall. Now, I don't know if that's better or not than waiting all the way through the night and into the morning.
Brumhilda interrupts him. Could you turn me into a whale?
Whale is big. I don't know if I can do whale.
Well, the ape wasn't.
Have I ever seen a whale?
Oh yeah. Well, in the distance, like you haven't had a close encounter with a whale.
This could go very wrong. It was just like a whale's body with Brumhilda's face.
I'm trolling through the monster list right now. I am seeing at least a couple of whales that I could potentially.
What like how close of a encounter do you have to be able to polymorph as that?
Do I get to be a whale next? Oh man.
I don't know that the rules as written describe that, but I was operating under that assumption because I'm pretty sure you didn't let me transform someone into a T-Rex earlier because I hadn't seen one.
Yeah.
So I think you get to decide that, Hobby.
In this yeah, you wouldn't have seen a T-Rex because they are only on the island of Cholt in this universe, at least. Yeah, you will have seen a whale. There's probably been at least a dead whale that you've seen before. So I think I'll allow you to polymorph something into a whale. Keep in mind you can also well, there's also a giant shark that you definitely have seen before. I'm pretty sure you've turned yourself into a giant shark before.
I think that I have. But Brumhilda's question was about a whale specifically.
That is true.
So yeah, Krafla sort of scratches his beard and was like, "Yeah, I think I could do whale." But honestly, I had intended to swim back myself, thinking Broomhilda that the folks here probably really need your protection.
Yeah, but if you turn me into a whale, I can swim soul back.
Creative.
Please turn Broomhilda into the killer whale.
Oh my god! Yes! Yes! I want to be a killer whale! I want to be a killer
Shamu
whale!
awaits.
Shamhilda! I believe what you meant to say. Yeah, it's just, you turn me into a whale, you throw a bit of rope around me. Yeah, everyone could just hold on and I'll just swim you back. Be fine.
Krafla starts nodding, like that is bigger than what I had in mind.
Now, I'm sorry. Y'all, I think I heard y'all mention at one point y'all got special cloaks too.
Mm-hmm. We can swim, but the survivors not quite so much.
I'm pretty sure the whale can swim significantly faster than you guys equipped with the cloak of the manta ray.
One would assume.
Oh, actually, it
It's
actually
the
gives
same.
you the same swim speed.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit! The cloak of the manta ray is so strong. But
I mean,
but
yeah,
yeah,
we could all just, I mean, all except for you, Gunther, we could all just say to hell with it and swim home. That does leave you, Morley, Janor, and what's his name? Barrett.
Dying guy.
And I don't like the odds of all of you surviving the night by yourself.
I mean, they've stayed hidden this whole time, yeah? I mean, if y'all swam back, grabbed help, and came back, I mean, I'm a sneaky sort, as we showed during hide and seek. An undefeated champion. We can hide till morning.
What would we come back with, though? I mean, a boat for you, I suppose. But we
Sure.
would have been swimming for 3 hours, not exactly a lot any better well rested to deal with whatever kinds of horrors are kind of come crawling out of the sea the moment we arrive.
I want to be a whale.
I haven't ruled it out, Broomhilda. Keep your pants on.
Perhaps we'd be served bringing this to Corin's council?
The thing that concerns me is that he is with Morley, and
People
I'm
that
not
would
sure-
not be saved.
I'm not sure that Morley would come with us willingly. Though
We
perhaps
could
if
put
we
him-
phrased it as a rescue.
Yeah, well, you know, we could put my cloak on, Morley, and I could put him in me big whale mouth, and he wouldn't have much of a choice, would he?
Broomhilda, you wouldn't happen to know how to do mending, would you?
What's that? She doesn't know. Look, I got me cloak. We put the cloak on him. I put him in me mouth. We put a big rope around me belly, and then everybody just rides me back like a big party boat. Yes, like I'm a big party boat. It'd be fabulous. It's so much fun. I'm pretty sure they got some of that spicy ale in the storeroom on the side. Everyone can have a little sip before they ride.
I do have some rope.
Yeah, I got a bit of rope too. Yeah. I figure I'll be a quite big whale.
So, say I like this idea, and say that the survivors, or at least Morley, agree to come with us. What do we do when we get back to town?
I don't know. I'll leave that up to the smart people, yeah? I just want to be a whale.
I mean, Morley's in no good shape, right? He is on the out and out, so, I mean, truly.
I wouldn't know anything about that, now would I? Someone turned me into a big old ape. Couldn't get me ass down there. Could I? She's getting like a little bit spicy now.
What'd you end up smelling down there, though?
Was there a smell down there?
I saw that nostril moving.
Burning hair?
I could smell you. That's about all I could smell. She like she just like softens instantly.
Do I need to take a bath? Craftla, do I need to take a bath?
No, you smell quite nice.
I don't think she wants you to ever wash again.
Come to think of it, I don't think I've taken a bath in years.
Would you like another sausage?
I mean, yeah, of course.
I got more.
All right.
Oh my god.
If Broomhilda wants to be the party boat, why don't we go? And I think do either of you still have some rope left? I used mine getting down here.
Yeah, I got some rope.
All right, let's go catch up with the others.
Oh, I gotta be a fucking whale. She like looks at Gunther and says, "We still think of me the same when I'm a whale? Still, you think I'm pretty as a whale?"
I think you'll be pretty cool as a whale.
She he like stops and like looks like, you misheard me, but I'm just gonna go with it, and just like keeps trotting after Krafla. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, a fucking whale.
So down the ladder, I suppose.
So I just want to double check that this absolutely insane idea is convince the survivors to come with us back to shore, turn Broomhilda into a whale, and then
Nothing ever
just
goes
leave.
wrong when you turn me into a giant animal, as we've already seen.
Did we double check the intelligence stat of a whale?
I would imagine whales are actually really intelligent.
I think it's a 3, so pretty similar to Broomhilda.
Oh, never mind. How
We're
is
fucked.
what? How is a whale not intelligent? That's insulting.
Yeah, intelligence of 3.
That's a bit insulting.
What? It's a whale.
Yeah. Exactly. You clearly don't know anything about whales or read about whales, especially if you're turning me into a killer whale. That should give me quite a bit intelligence.
I mean, generally aquatic things are behind on the evolutionary scale.
I'm pretty sure that dolphins are one of the smartest creatures in the entire world, and an orca is technically a dolphin and not a whale. So you want to argue this? Do you really want to go there?
So maybe dolphins are intelligent, but also they're not good.
Pure evil, for sure. Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
no,
definitely,
they're
like,
evil.
As
Yeah.
evil as it
evil
gets.
aligned.
Creatures
Yeah.
of hate, for sure.
Yes.
But from the evolutionary perspective, the ocean also gives us anglerfish, right?
Yeah.
Their charisma has to be at
also
least
hateful. Also hateful creatures.
Also hateful. Very hateful, the ocean.
Look, honey,
Very ahead on the evolutionary
all I'm
curve,
saying is that for a really long time in my life, I was pretty hell-bent on becoming a marine
Being a whale.
biologist. So I know quite a bit about things from the fucking sea. Dolphins are really smart, and whales are pretty fucking smart.
But we're
But
talking
not
about that
Dungeons and Dragons.
in reference to human intelligence. Yeah, they're smart for animals.
So how is
I mean,
the ape any
compared to-
different?
Compared to Broomhilda's flavor of dwarven intelligence, I think that makes them even more impressive.
Look, we have a good plan, all right? Stick to the plan. I want to be a whale. I'm not gonna fuck this up, guys.
Come on. How likely is it that she's going to find a school of fish and get distracted? That's not going to happen.
Yeah,
Extremely.
not gonna
Not gonna
happen.
happen.
Not gonna
Guaranteed.
happen.
It's foolproof.
Not
Let's
gonna
go.
happen.
It'll be
Brumhilda,
fine.
in fact, is trotting after Krafla, going, "I'm gonna do a great job. I promise. I promise. I'll be on my best behaviors. I promise."
Okay. All right. So you descend down the ladder and you find a significantly better looking Corin. Looking at
Just
Corin's just staring at
just hard eyeing Morley Tobe and every once in a while glancing around to the other ones.
Janore's I guess like mopping the brow of her patients, and she looks up when you come down. Any word from Jeff?
I think Jeff is being digested in a giant snake right now.
Oh God.
We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead.
Speak for yourself. I'm sure they came up with some. Did you guys come up with some harebrained? I heard the crashing and the bell. I'm guessing that was Brimhilda.
We did great battle with the enemy.
The sentient
Gravity.
bell.
Gunther, this is the first time of many that I probably will have to remind you, but gravity is not your enemy.
I beg to differ.
Hobby, will you put us on that map?
Oh, yes.
So, I seem to remember, Janor, you talking about how they are out there and they are coming and it's going to be really bad, and also your friends are sick and dying. And I'd like to suggest that we leave if you would care to come with us.
Broomhilda excitedly pipes up and goes, "Yeah, I'm going to turn me into a whale. I'll take you back myself. It'll be great."
So, Janore, she perks up when you say escape, and then Broomhilda says that she's going to turn into a whale, and she's immediately skeptical again. She looks at Barrett, and Barrett weakly opens his eyes and just shakes his head. Okay. What's this plan?
Wow. Krafla grumbles a little bit. Brimhilda kind of already gave away the whole game. Just sulking a little bit.
A whale? What kind of whale?
A whale of a good time.
The kind that we lash some ropes around so y'all can hold on to it and swim back to Uskarn.
I see.
Here.
Morley, are you on board with this? How are you feeling? Morley, kind of like gets up onto, like he was sitting with his back against the wall, and he like kind of like gets up onto his knees. Says, I have a strong grip still. I'd make it, I think.
Just since maybe it's worth asking, does anyone here have the ability to perform a mending on that boat out in the grotto? It would allow us to tow that behind us so you don't need to be getting just dragged through the water quite so badly.
Let me see. No, she does not. Morley Toad, does not have any magical ability.
What about you, Corin?
Let me double check. I'm not sure that I can do that, but Who knows? Magic is weird. No. Never mind, it's not that weird.
Krafla kind of shrugs. Well then, that's the best plan I can come up with, and the second best was to wait for the sea monsters to come eat us and sort of try to survive that somehow. So, if you all are game, we should probably head down to the shore.
After y'all.
Broomhilda's gonna hand her her rope to Krafla before they head towards the shore.
Janore is going to say, okay, please leave Barrett and I alone for a few moments. I'll be right back up.
Is everything okay?
Barrett will not be making this journey with us.
What do you mean by that? He looks alright to ride. Or be held.
You as the words leave your mouth, you know it's a lie. He does not look good enough to ride.
Be tied down on the whale.
She kind of smiles and says, "We've discussed it before you came back down." Morley,
Krafla looks at Corin.
You know, I could give him a heal, you know.
would it affect what's ailing him? I've tried my spells on him to no effect.
But what's wrong with him?
He's got some kind of contact with the drowned. I don't know, some kind of watery magic.
Can I roll can I roll a medicine to see if I know what's wrong with him?
Sure.
Let me get a look here. I don't know which one of the nerds it is. I'm just gonna stand in front of one.
Okay. That's a good roll.
Yeah.
From your experience, I don't think, since you've spent so much time away from the water, I don't think you'd have seen whatever disease that Barrett has, and also that Morley has. But it reminds you a lot of like gangrene, but like the wound seems like everything seems clean, but it's just something is eating away at his skin from the inside. He has some sort of disease.
Oh.
Is this one of those kind of things where, like, if we take care of those drowned folk out there, then y'all be okay, or is this more of a cold situation?
I don't think this is a cold. Yeah, he's contracted some kind of disease. I think you would probably know that. I think Rafla has the ability to. Yeah, Krafla has lesser restoration.
I used it on you just last session. Well, I used it on Broomhilda.
Is that your only use?
Yeah, I am unable to recast that magic until I have an opportunity to rest.
Ah. Yeah, well, I don't think there's any hope for him, so I guess y'all say your goodbyes. But tomorrow we can fix up this this Morley Toad guy and be fine.
Jesus Christ!
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. Are we saying that if we just waited a few hours, there'd be a chance that Barrett could live?
No, we can't wait.
Depends on how long he has, right?
We gotta go.
I think if we wait for more than a few hours, we're all likely to die of something other than disease.
Yeah.
I don't think those drowned things are really going to be able to kill us. I mean, we killed that giant flying thing. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's still about 2.5 to 3 hours until nightfall.
Gunther's just thinking about how he firmly believes anything could kill him.
Janore's gonna look down at Barrett and say, if there's a way to save him, let's wait the couple hours and hope he pulls through.
Well, look. Morley Toad said he thinks he could hold on for the ride, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, well. I got this special cloak. She pulls out her cloak of the manta ray. He put it on your friend, yeah? Just wrap him up like a little potato. And then you'll be able to breathe underwater, and then I just put him in me whale mouth, and I just take him to shore. But I think if we stay here, none of us are going to have much of a chance. It seems like what my friends are saying. And I'm inclined to believe them because they haven't steered me wrong yet, except for that one time. And she looks back at Krafla and she goes, I'll never fucking forget that one time you made me touch that thing on the boat. Don't think I've forgotten it, because I haven't. And then she turns back and she says, but anyways, we won't talk about that. It's a long story. It happened a long time ago. It doesn't matter anymore. And then she turns back to Craft and she says, it does matter. Don't listen to me. It matters. I'll never forget it. And then she turns back to the lady. She says, anyways, we can put him in my mouth. I'll take him back to shore. Everything will be okay. Then we just wait there.
Krafla is really failing super badly at not like cracking up behind what he's trying to make like a really stoic face.
My God. His condition is so his grasp on life is so tenuous that I don't think he would be able to make it up the ladder.
Who, Barrett?
Barrett, yes.
Like, none of us could be carrying him up the ladder?
He's about to die. Like it's gonna be up to the dice whether he survives like the next couple hours.
That is very tragic.
If there's a chance, we gotta take it. I mean, right?
There's one other idea that I have. I can't do both, but I could summon a water elemental to carry him back to shore. But I would think that we'd want at least one other person going along with the Cloak of the Manta Ray to escort him.
That's not a bad idea. I could do that.
Just, oh, please, 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 please let me be a whale. You all know I fucking hate the water, but if I were a whale, maybe I wouldn't hate the water so much. It could be a good time. Just think about it. I'll do a good job.
Still hate the water.
No, I'll do a good job. It'll be fine. I'll do great.
What do you think, Janor, Barrett?
She's not going to approve of any plan that involves moving Barrett. Is she doesn't
Gotcha.
if he's she's convinced that he would die if he's moved from his current location.
The best thing that I know to do then is to try to make it through the night and attempt to cure him in the morning.
Oh, hi.
You guys never let me have any fun around here. I just want to be a fucking whale. The Shari says she's gonna say her goodbyes. He's gonna die anyways. He's so inconsiderate.
Well, wait. Why? Like, do you not have any more spell slots to regain on a short rest, Craftler?
I don't believe I get spells on a short rest. I think that's just warlocks. I'm out of
And
those
paladins,
particular. Yeah, I get them
I
on a
thought-
long rest, I think.
What's up, Gunther?
I might be, my instincts aren't that well honed as an adventurer. I know y'all have been doing this.
Just get
Actually,
to the
hold
point.
up.
No, you do.
Give me
You
just
get.
a moment. What were you saying, Hobby?
I'm pretty sure you do. Shh. Wait, maybe not.
I'm pretty sure there's only 2 classes.
Yeah, you regain all expended spell slots when you finish a long rest. So that's druids. What I'm now trying to look up is, can I use a higher level? There's no rules for upcasting Lesser Restoration that I can see, but could I still use a higher level spell slot to cast it?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
can
of course.
upcast for any spell.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, I have the ability to do that then. So,
Oh yeah. You still
I
have.
didn't understand that. I thought that if I was out of my second level spell slots, I couldn't cast my second level spells.
Oh, there you are.
I don't think Lesser Restoration has any buffs with using a higher level spell slot, but you can still use a higher level spell slot.
All right, so let's let's give this a shot. I'll use one of my third level spells. I'll cast Lesser Restoration, starting on Barrett because he's the most badly sick, and see how that goes.
As you I guess you kind of in a kind of like a burst of inspiration, you kind of push past Janore before she can really even react, and you just you place a hand on Barrett, and immediately he looks better. He looks better. As you come closer to him and touch him, he had kind of a bluish hue to his skin, and immediately it becomes a little bit more pink. And yeah, as your lesser restoration was successful.
Barrett, how are you feeling? All right? A little stronger? Can you breathe okay?
He nods.
Croftland takes just a sort of a moment to look at him and just sort of try to ensure that the color's coming back into his skin, and there's no other effects going on. Inwardly, he's just thinking about Burke and Burl and how badly that all went wrong, and it's just sort of shaken his confidence a little bit. So he's trying to be as certain as he can that this is worked out correctly. I'm just looking for any indication that it didn't go the way that it should have.
Does this mean I get to turn into a whale?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it might. Barrett, can you stand?
He still looks pretty weak. Since Broomhilda rolled so well, I'll kind of a hint into the mechanics about it. his constitution is down. Like his constitution modifier is down. So and currently, like, it's not actively going down anymore, but he still needs some time to recover. Or you can heal him.
I was just gonna ask, could I heal him?
Yeah, there's no healing component to lesser restoration.
All right, cool. I approach him
health wise.
and I like give like a exasperated sigh, and I touch him and I cast Cure Wounds.
Begrudgingly healing the sick.
Begrudgingly
I'm a
saving
war
the life of
priest.
some person.
I'm a fucking war priest. I don't care. How's he looking now?
He looks great. He's at full health.
Oh, okay. I say,
he springs up.
I say, now can I be a
Oh,
whale?
hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
That's a conversation between you and Krafla.
I have to admit, I don't think I've ever heard a
there you
woman
are.
say so aggressively that they wanted to be a whale.
Morley, how about you?
Oh, there you are.
Wait, did you touch Morley as well?
I'm basically, raising my hands, preparing to cast the spell, and essentially asking permission to come and touch him instead of just like groping the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Consent
Yeah,
is
he's
key.
still on his knees, and he just like he reaches out his hand to grab yours. And if you cast it on him, he will accept.
All right, there we go.
All right.
Do I have to heal him too to get turned into a whale?
No. He's feeling
I'm
much better.
asking Krafla and not you because I'm clearly in character. Calm down, Hobby.
Get out of here, God.
How are you feeling, Morley?
I'm good. What about escape now that we're feeling better?
I need to grab some. I need to grab something from the back door, and then we can head down to the docks and escape this place.
Okay. Janore, yeah, just all three of them start moving towards the ladder.
Oh, I beat everybody to the ladder. My little tiny potato body is just trucking it to the ladder, and I am scurrying up that. I'm so excited that I get to be a whale.
Gunther's going to keep his eye on Morley throughout. He's just going to... That's going to be where his focus is.
Yeah, I want to retrieve my Staff of the Python from where I stashed it, and then head down to the docks where we arrived.
Sure. For sure. Yeah. This goes without a hitch. without a hitch, yeah. As you make your way down to the docks, I think the three hermits, no, I guess wasps are no longer there. Let me take the wasps. They're immediately going to remark on Rasp, Rasp's dead corpse. This is a creature that's like they've heard about for years, and like maybe seen up high a couple of times, but it being dead is stunning for them.
Do you know much about that?
Oh no, I'm sure there's some people on the mainland that'll be happy it's dead. I thought it mostly stayed on the island, stayed on the mainland. But strange tidings.
Hey DM, could you put my token back on this map? I was
Yes.
removed because I was underneath. Thank you very much.
So as everyone gathers, Krafa basically gives some instructions. Broomhilda, you're going to want to stand in the water right here so you're not beached and that you will be able to swim. After the magic takes hold, we'll need to work quickly, get this rope looped around you, and then tied around the waist of everybody who's hitching a ride. Those of us who have the cloaks, I recommend that we swim alongside, so as Broomhilda only has to tow, the minimum number of people is absolutely necessary. Broomhilda, you're going to need to swim as strongly and as quickly as you can, without dragging these folks under. They still need to breathe. They can't hold their breath as long as you can.
Yeah.
as a whale.
And
And we're heading back to Usgarn.
Brimhilda pulls her cloak back out, and she looks with her big dumb eyes up into the eyes of Gunther, and she holds her cloak out and she says, "Want to wear my cloak?"
Oh, I've got this robe on already. Thank you.
Yeah, but you could wear my cloak, and then you could breathe under the water. You could swim really fast, like me, and then we could like swim side by side. You could hold one of me fins if you liked.
Sure, I'll give that a try.
I'm pretty sure it's what friends do, since we're such good friends and all.
Oh, we could all like hold hands together. as we swim.
No, just you.
Corin, Craftla, we could do this all together.
No.
It's what friends do.
No.
Yeah, it's what friends do.
No, I don't. I think you misunderstood me. Craftla, don't touch me, okay? We're just gonna put that out there. I will be a very large whale, and I wouldn't want to have to do something that I might regret when I'm a human again. A dwarf. She's a dwarf. She's definitely not a human. She just hands the cloak over and she says, yeah, just swim close to me and hold me fin.
Oh,
I get
there
scared
you
in the
are.
water, and then she jumps in.
So, as long as we're talking threats to my life, there's maybe one other thing that is very important that I should mention. Should anything unexpected happen, protect me. Because if my concentration is broken, then that whale turns back into a dwarf, and everybody without cloaks drowns at sea. Understood?
Yeah. Yeah.
Understood.
Understood.
Broomhilda jumped in the water and is sinking.
Yeah, because she can't swim.
She can't swim. And there's just like a lot of splashing and bubbling. So
I think that's the signal.
Yeah, she's drowning. That's a signal for drowning. You might want to change her.
Unfortunately, the water is just so murky here, and you do have to be able to target a creature you can see with polymorph.
Oh, no, bye,
So much
Brunhilde.
sand
It's
is getting
fun.
kicked up.
Yeah, there's so much water and froth in the way. No, this is it's pretty the water is pretty clear here.
She was just trying to look cool, you know, when she gave the cloak to Gunther and she jumped off and just like being super brave. She's trying to look cool in front of her beau.
All right.
Now she looks like a whale.
Hey, Hobby. In minutes, could you tell me roughly how long it will take for us to get back to the shore? Is it still going to be like an hour and a half?
58 minutes.
Oh, fuck,
Oh.
I don't have 58 spell slots.
Well,
So
that's
guys
fucking sus.
You guys have 2 minutes or less to tie that rope on and get on the party whale.
As soon as she's polymorphed into a whale, she like swims out and like does like a free willy jump over the dock and splashes everyone.
Before she starts to swim out, as you're going to leave, I'm going to cast Enlarge on you.
Yes! Yes! That's such a big splash. Y'all got fucking soaked. Super soaked. Look at me.
Yeah, no, it's not one size bigger. It's
Oh,
double in all dimensions.
It's double.
my
So you were
God.
3. Yeah.
We were trying not to beach her.
Oh, so big. I'm so big.
Corin, this is
Yes!
this is beach territory.
Yes! It lasts for 1 minute.
I'm fine. I feel fine. I'm a fucking whale.
This is incredible.
But like, it's just I'm talking very excitedly, but it's just coming out as like clicks and whistles because I'm a fucking orca.
Corin, if you please, we're in a hurry.
All right, I'll drop
Just
this
for
spell.
chat, orcas are dolphins and not whales. But Broomhilda's very stupid. She has
Couldn't
no
even let
idea
me
the
get a full
difference.
minute of fun.
It would be challenging to try. It would be challenging to try to rope everyone on and then her size to change in a minute. And with that, Gunther will begin roping up. Just to confirm, Hobby, it doesn't look like the Cloak of the Manta Ray requires attunement. Is that right?
No. It's an apparatus, not a.
I've never been so excited.
You can go ahead and.
You know
use it.
something fucking stupid's gonna happen in the water with Broomhilda. Let's be real.
Get that free magic item, right?
Let's be real.
Do we still talk to them?
I certainly should not.
Oh, well, you actually, you weren't there.
Oh, but I was.
Oh, yeah, you were. Yeah, that's right. You were actually.
Sorry, there's a fly going around my desk
Imprisonment.
and it's making me crazy.
Huh.
Want
All
to
right.
kill it.
It's rope time.
Rope me!
Consider you
Um,
roped.
In my head, I'm just singing, rope me, my friend. Yep.
Gunther's beginning the work.
oh my god. Damn it, Craver. Already took a turn for
Why?
okay. Yeah, we'll say this this goes off without a hitch.
No.
You are roped up.
Woo!
I'm trying to envision how these ropes are gonna work.
Magic.
It's just like a nice loop around like each of your fins and then around
Yeah.
your back.
Yeah.
I suspect if we need a anchor point, we could loop the rope through her mouth, so that way it doesn't like fall off.
Yeah.
Because she's gonna be
So-
moving pretty quick.
So hear me out. It wouldn't be comfortable, but I do have a fishing net,
Excuse me.
so we could just put the survivors in the fishing net and just,
Drag them for 58 minutes through the ocean?
They can't breathe underwater, bud.
Look, I didn't say it was a good idea.
I'm all here for a yes and. So yeah, let's do this thing.
It's a really creative method to murder them.
Honestly, the only person that's gonna die in this situation if Craver loses like concentration is likely me, because you
No, we
guys,
could. We
each of you guys could grab one of the freaking nerds, but me, I'm gonna sink like a fucking stone to the bottom of the ocean, never to be seen again. Don't get any ideas, Krafla.
So here's a thought, right? The whole fishing net dragging them behind us while humorous would kill them. But if we put them just on her and you just go but don't go underwater.
Right, yeah, that's what I always
I
envisioned
thought
in my
I thought
head.
that was the plan.
That's
Yeah.
plan A.
Plan.
Where have you
Okay.
been, Corin?
Sorry,
I-
I was just so
the-
caught up on trying to use
Yeah,
this
the-
fishing net.
You gotta look, you
the
gotta come
ropes
out
are
of your
for
shell every
security,
once in a while.
Not because we're doing like a freaking like human long line type of thing here.
I'll admit, the fishing net does seem like it would be a good idea to have on the back and like looped through the rope, so that way they've got extra like grip on the back. I know they're tied down, but you would hate for one of them to slip, or like when time is of the essence.
Would I?
Keep in mind, you're losing time. Polymorph is only 1 hour.
I really suspect that this is just an elaborate attempt to make a fishnet joke.
You see that whale Hilda is becoming impatient and she's starting to get really wiggly.
I was assuming that as I was having this absolutely horrible idea, it was while the people were being tied onto the whale and
No one's being tied onto me.
Yeah.
They're riding on my back like I'm some sort of aquatic horse. And we'll say I have the rope in my mouth like reins. And they're just kind of all there's the strongest one's likely in the front holding the reins, and the rest are kind of daisy chained onto them.
Yep. That sounds good.
Yeah, sounds great. Brumhilda takes off. I'm sorry, Whale Hilda. My Zoom, fast as fuck, boy.
That's our cue. And the hood goes up. Gunther dives in.
Are we holding hands?
Did you know orcas can travel 35 miles per hour?
Even faster than a Honda Civic.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Even faster than Gunther fell a few minutes ago.
Okay, I caught him. Fine.
That's true.
All right, and so it's not long before you reach the shore. Nothing terrible happens along the way.
No, there's a couple times where I dip underwater, maybe a little too far because I got momentarily distracted. Maybe I saw a fish. Maybe I saw something shiny. But then I could feel the struggling on my back, and it signaled me to go back toward where the air is.
Yeah, I think when that happens, Gunther like tugs on your fin a little bit.
I like that you're holding my fin. Broomhilda's gonna be very excited about this when we get to shore. Just out of curiosity, Krafla or Corin, was there a daisy chain of hand holding while we were swimming? Or did you just kind of let Gunther go on his own there?
Oh, you threatened to bite me. I'm not touching you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had full intentions of just letting the two of you enjoy your swim.
I think Gunther like holds one arm back to get the daisy chain going as he's just like dragged at 35 miles an hour.
Oh no. Yeah, Gabriel, I'm fast as fuck, boy.
All right. Where? Oh, there. Okay, we'll go to just the Firewatch Island view for now. So yeah, I think besides the hand holding, everything goes off without a hitch. It's still before dark. I would say right about, I guess about 10 minutes from the shore. You do you see a boat coming the other direction.
Is it a familiar boat?
It is a familiar boat. On the boat, which as you draw closer is now identified as Vortnam's boat, is Vortnam himself and a woman in a set of armor.
Is it a woman that any of us would recognize?
No. You have not seen her before.
given that we don't have a hell of a lot of sort of slack in our schedule, I would imagine that I probably just try to keep up with Whale Hilda and keep heading towards the shore.
You see him just stand up in his boat and just watch this a whale with 3 people on its back
We look cool
just
as fuck.
shoot by at 30 miles an hour.
Flanked by 3 other vaguely mantle-looking things also going at 30 miles an hour, mind you.
He just
Magical.
watches you pass Slackjawed. And you quickly leave him behind. And about 10-15 minutes later, you reach the shore. Right about as Polymorph is running out. All right, you are on the beach, covered in salt water. Very tired. It's not. You guys have all essentially run a marathon. This is not a small feat.
I would like to say not I, for I was an orca, and that is what we do.
Sure.
But I'm still tired because the fucking bullshit that I've been through. And this day alone has been a really long day. Has this day literally been 3 sessions?
Yes, it
This
has.
day has been 9 hours. A true day for us.
You met Gunther today.
That's insane. In one day.
And fell in love with him.
And fell in love with him.
I would do anything for you, she said.
I would. Well, Brimhilda would. Does it make it weird that that's like emphasized by the fact that she knew your dad?
I think that's definitely something that Gunther thinks about.
Poor Gunther.
That's so messed up. That's so much trauma for poor Gunther.
There's a lot of trauma to digest. At least she's got plenty more sausages for him.
I love sausage.
I bet you do, Hobby.
So when Broomhilda turns back into a dwarf, is her little dwarfy potato body also exhausted? Or is it the orca that was exhausted?
No, the orca was fine.
No, the orca was
is like the most alive she's ever
So
felt
you're
in her
like,
entire
you're like
life.
the freshest of all of us right now.
No, now that
Probably.
I'm back in my little dwarf body, now I'm like laying face down in the sand on the beach.
You're gonna get sand in your beard.
That's fine. I don't feel anything anymore. I'm more concerned about getting sand in my sausages, actually, than my beard.
I think after that marathon, sometime during that marathon, I mean, Gunther's got to hit a second wind, right, to keep going, and so he'll use his second wind ability.
Wow.
All right. All right. Your big fighter level.
Almost went from. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah. Almost went from 33% health to 50% health with just that roll.
Broomhilda is laying on the sand, belly down, and she's got like a cheek on the sand, and her head's turned, and she's watching Gunther, and she's clearly like she's dead tired. She's like kind of panting, much like a dog would. And in between her pants, she just says to Gunther, was I a very beautiful whale? Would you say that maybe I was majestic?
I think I'd say that. I'd say yeah, you were pretty cool down there.
I could die now. I could die. And she just pulls the sausage out of her pack. She's only got a few left because she did have like one large string, but she only has a few left. And she just puts it in her mouth and like lazily chews on it. It's like half hanging out of her mouth. She's just lazily chewing on her eyes closed.
Yeah. A few minutes after this, the Vortnim's boat comes through, and beaches itself. Vortnim hops out. Just walks up next to you guys, puts his hands on his hips, and just looks at you. He doesn't say anything.
How much gold did we promise him? It was a lot, right?
I feel like it was 50 gold or something.
Yeah, I don't see
Yes.
that in my notes.
He wanted more than that, but I think you talked him down to 50.
I'll just give him. I don't know. I'll give him 7 platinum.
Oh. It just like
And then just go back to lying on the beach. Half in the water. Mostly in the water.
How many of us, show of hands, how many of us are now just laying on the beach?
My hand is raised.
I think everyone's laying on the beach. Craffle, are you laying on the beach?
I think I'm sitting on the beach and trying real hard not to give in to the temptation to lay down.
What's Mr. Toad doing?
Oh, there you are.
Mr. Toad?
Yeah, Mr. Toad. Morley Tobe. Mr. Toad.
Oh. Okay.
Get it together, Hobby.
Yeah, all three. What? That's not his last name. It's Tobe.
I would say that he just had a wild ride.
Yeah, he did. Oh, the jokes. I'm pretty sure it's
That's
Toad.
pretty exhausting for them too.
Good.
Um,
We don't have to worry about him.
I would say they're laying down too.
Okay.
It would have been very relaxing, except for the 3 moments where they got dragged underwater for like 2 minutes straight.
I've been dragged underwater before. It's not fun.
What'd you think of it? Would you recommend it?
It's not
No.
fun at all.
No?
No, it's not cool.
That is surprising.
That's surprising.
Oh,
Now,
well,
is it the water itself, or like the drowning fear of death that's the real problem?
It was
I'm
really
gonna go
loud.
with both.
it's loud.
Because you're basically being waterboarded underwater, which is very uncomfortable. Yeah, I got stuck in a what are those? A kneeboard? You know, like you do like the water skiing thing where they make the little kneeboards so they like strap your legs in when you're in like a kneeling position.
Mm-hmm.
I got stuck in it and flipped upside down and was still stuck in it. And they didn't notice right away. It was a harrowing experience, we'll say that.
Yep.
Water's scary, y'all.
Did Vortnim's armored friend come along with him?
Yep. She took her time. She's in half plate. Let me make sure that's what I want. Yes, she's in half plate.
Raffle's gonna gather a great deal of his remaining strength and say, "Good to see you, Vortnim. Who's your friend?"
She speaks up. I am Miria Delvain. I would like some answers. Whale?
Krafla points at Broomhilda.
I see.
Broomhilda whispers under her breath to Gunther, who she seems is not far away from her. She says, "Oh, this woman sounds like a right git."
I only understood about half of that.
Maybe if I said she sounded like a boob.
Wow.
I like your dwarven lass and her beard braids.
I'm following
55
now.
Creep nat 20.
Thank you, Varl.
Firewatch Island? What does it state?
Krafla points in the direction of Firewatch Island.
It's
Broomhilda plucks the feather from Rasp out of her beard. She doesn't roll over. She just kind of holds it up above her head and out, like presenting it, and then sticks it right back in her beard.
Broomhilda, you didn't happen to bring back any of that delicious wine, did you?
Oh, you mean the ale? The ale, I've got the ale. Would you like to try some ale? And she like very promptly rolls over and does like this weird like fingers to toes action a couple times to like rock herself up into a sit. Yeah, I got right here. Because if you remember, she definitely dunked her water skin in there and filled it with that fucking vile liquid.
I do remember.
Which she's already forgotten, and before passing it their way, she takes a swig because she's so excited that someone reminded her that she has ale.
Oh no.
It's a Constitution save, right?
Yeah, it's a Constitution save.
What are you gonna do, bud?
Oh no.
Wow, it was so close to landing on 18 though.
You are so, you are so poisoned.
Does it induce vomiting like right away?
Yes.
Okay,
Right
I take the swig and I'm like sitting, you know, I'm sitting in the stand. I haven't quite stood up yet, and I just like instantly like It's like baby, watching a baby spit up on itself. Like I just kind of like a gurgling sound comes out of me, and like vomit just like falls out of my mouth and down the front of me into my lap. But I'm still holding the water skin out towards them if they would like to try some.
There's something to be said for solidarity. Gunther takes a swig.
Yes.
Please, God. Make a Constitution save. Alright, you're poisoned too. Jesus Christ. What?
The captain has to lead by example, so I might as well.
Gunther
Sorry.
drinks it and just dies.
Oh God, no!
No, you don't take any damage. You have
You're just miserable.
you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on everything, but you don't die.
You
Capital
don't die.
Say again.
What's this deception check for, Craftler? You guys still trying to get them to drink?
Well, you're not going to know unless you make an opposed insight check, are you?
A captain always knows his man.
It is apparent that Krafla wants to cry.
And everyone knows it.
Well, maybe the third time's the charm, and I will also take a drink of this poisonous and horrible ale.
Yes!
It's not ale, it's wine.
Wine.
All right.
It's ale. It's ale.
You managed to keep it down.
I don't know. This stuff tastes pretty good.
No, it does not taste good. I
said it tastes. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't taste good.
You said
So, you want
it tastes good as you say, gagging.
And also my two companions throwing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that deception roll really should have been at disadvantage. All right, and as with half the party covered in vomit, I think we're going to end our session there.
What a night.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Wow.